Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Aries, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aries, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aries spirit. All right, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aries, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the Chariot. Somebody wants to come towards the other person, they want to travel, they want to go towards the other person. I think one of you here, Aries, is truly manifesting the end of maybe a fight or an argument or something like that. It's like, yeah, now I realize that I don't want anyone else. They are the cup that I miss. That's the cup I want. Why didn't I express myself earlier that I do care for them? They don't want anyone else, but they're not even sure if the other person still wants them back. That's what's that's they feel is keeping them stuck, because they're not sure of whether the other person even wants to reconnect with them. The other person says, yeah, they were keeping secrets from me. They delayed things for too long. I was not happy in this connection. I'm moving towards my own success right now. I'm focusing on my forward movement. We haven't talked. There has been no communication. So I'm really not stuck on them. I'm focusing on my own progress right now. At least that's my first thought, which I'm going to clarify. All these cards, do your mutual energies, your action cards, but before that, and your dialogue message cards as well, of course. But before that, I'm going to ask the universe, Spirit, what's really going on with Aries and their person? Why are they both feeling this way currently? Aries and their person, Spirit. What's going on with Aries and their person? One more. All right. The first card here, Aries says, freedom. Only you can get in your own way. So you have the choice to for your freedom, or maybe somebody was wanting their freedom and they got in the way of this connection. Naturally, go with the flow and let things happen naturally. Don't push it, don't stop it. Just allow things to flow as they are meant to. The third card here says support. Look for security or support from those closest to you. Maybe other people can help. Maybe somebody needs to take support or guidance or help from somebody else if they are unable to speak, what's in their heart. Okay, so Spirit, also tell me, if Aries and this person could say something to each other right now, what would that be? Aries and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aries and their person, Spirit. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Aries and their person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? We'll take a few more from a third deck and then start the reading, Aries. Aries and their person, Spirit. Aries and their person. All right. Oops, no. Okay. This one. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aries, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, meeting you was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I needed more time to figure things out as I'm ending my karmic cycles. My feelings for you are extremely intense. Do you feel the same as I do for you? Our love is just not physical, emotional, but it's unconditional, true love. I believe we are meant to be together, forever, in every single lifetime. It hurts me that you continue to choose others over me. What do they have that I don't? Or is it that you don't feel worthy of a real connection? Why do you hide your pain from me? You know that I can see right through you. Our souls are entwined and reflect each other deeply. If you would only talk with me, I could help support your healing, and this would help heal me too. I get so frustrated by the intense telepathy, the dreams, and the strong energy, even though I'm alone. Your hunger and desire for me has me burning up, but you're nowhere to be found. This passion is an all-consuming, unextinguishable fire, and it's driving me crazy. I'm angry with you, but really, I'm angry at myself. When I thought about how bad I hurt you, I literally cried. I have commitment issues. I can't handle you not being in my life forever. For now, but not forever. It's hard to move on when I keep comparing you to everyone new that I meet. All right, so these were some of your messages, Aries. And what I'm getting from these messages is basically, I think somebody still was dealing with some karmic cycles which they had to end, and they could have disregarded the other person. So now it's like, what do I do now? I should have, I should have told them earlier how I feel, but now how do I tell them, or do they even want me back anymore or not? So that's the basic thing I'm getting. But let's start the reading and figure it out. Let's also take an angel blessing card. Let's see what my angels want to bless the viewer of the reading with. This pitch could be you, Aries, watching, could be the cross watcher. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the person watching the reading. Here it is, and this one, here says blessings of abundance. Viewer, you're in for a lot of abundance, and abundance doesn't just mean money. It means health, wealth, happiness, and love. So somebody here is going to be rewarded with everything that their heart desires. Okay, so now Spirit, tell me what's going on in this connection. Let's start with the side which is person A for me. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender based. I'm not guessing which side you're on. And yes, I could be dealing with two Aries on either side, so I'm not going to guess which side you're on. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush, could even be a business partner, relative, best friend, could be your neighbor. So this is a general reading, so please use your own judgment here. So person A, let's focus on you first. How are you feeling right now? Magician. So what are you manifesting? They are manifesting the 10 of Cups. They are manifesting a 10 of Cups with the other person. If this person was, going back and forth, or they had something else they had to finish out, I think they have. It's like, I'm not juggling anymore. I'm not in two minds. I've made up my mind. I want a 10 of Cups. This is the person I want the 10 of Cups with. But for that, I think they have to come and speak some truth, because of some conflict that happened. To end this fight or end this conflict, they have to come and speak some truth. Right, so they do want to. They do want to come rushing back in, because they're really missing that person now. They're really, really missing that person now. This person, all they can think is, how do I now go back to them? How do I end the fight? Should I go and apologize to them? I feel bad that I created so much conflict between the two of us. How do I go and tell them that now I recognize you are my soulmate? I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Yes, person A has been doing a lot of research on person B. Maybe they've been spying, they've been watching, they've been, but maybe in the past this person was pretending like, I'm my way or the highway, or I'm not interested, or they never expressed themselves, and that's what could have created a problem between the two of you. So why don't you tell me, person A, what happened? 7 of Cups in reverse. What's the 7 of Cups in reverse? I think they were just being a bit selfish or self-centered, or they never took action. Maybe this person was holding back. They could have done something which kind of backfired on them. They could have pretended that I'm not interested or something. Now it's like, now they want to offer something very stable. Now they've realized that all nobody else compares. It's like, I don't want any other cup. That's the cup I want. But the unfortunate part here is, this person who is hiding a lot of love in their heart, I don't think they expressed it. They kept holding back, maybe trying to be strong, or I don't know what. Yeah, just stubborn. Spirit says no, they were just stubborn, or maybe they were not ready to step up and take full responsibility for the way they were feeling. Like one of the cards said, maybe they were closing up certain chapters of their life before they could step up and take responsibility. So this person was hiding their emotions, but the way they came across was like, I'm not interested, or, created an argument or something they did which I think broke their person's heart. And they know that. So right now, that's why they're manifesting. They're manifesting a passionate brand new beginning. How do I now come towards them? I still have so much, not just love, but also passion for my person now. How do I go and speak my truth to them? It's like, is it too late? If only I could turn back time. So tell me then, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Three of Cups in reverse. What's the Three of Cups in reverse? I think they are in the dark about how the other person feels. Maybe the other person has gone silent on them. They don't know what's going on with the other person. So they are spying, but they don't know whether the other person still wants to reconcile with them. So that's the reason I think this person is stuck. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they don't want to, they need a lot of courage, first of all, to ask for a second chance. Secondly, they need a lot of courage to ask the other person and have it backfire on them in case the other person gets angry or upset with them, or says, you took my love for granted, I don't love you anymore. It's like they need the courage now to even ask for a second chance. It's like, I want a partnership, I want an equal give and take, but will I look foolish, if I go towards them and they don't want to reconcile with me? So, I don't know. Let's see whether they'll take that action or not. This is the action card, which I'll open later, Aries. Let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So, person B, how are you feeling? Tell me. What's the moon card for you in your feelings, in your emotions? Yeah, person B says, they were keeping secrets from me. They were always playing hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. Sometimes they would offer me love. Sometimes they would, be mean to me. So it was like they were trying to keep me emotionally hooked to them, while they never really opened up or expressed themselves fully. I was offering them a cup of love. I offered them a cup of love till I realized, you know what? They don't deserve it. This person is probably toxic. They just want me to stick around and keep myself stuck. And they are never going to, come forward or offer me anything long term. There's no commitment. I think person B got fed up. Like, you're delaying things for too long, and I don't want to keep myself stuck waiting for, a hot and cold offer. So let's just call it quits. I think person B could have been the one who said, okay, then let's not even talk. If you are always, going to behave this way and never really, I'm like, I give you a cup of love and you give me sometimes a little bit of love, sometimes a little bit of, anger or hurt me. I'm not dealing with that, because I was genuinely giving you a cup of love from all my compassion and my love. It was all there on the table. But doesn't mean I'm going to continue to give it, because I know my worth, I know my value. I don't chase around people who don't deserve it. So I think person B at one time could have been very loving and compassionate, but they changed like overnight. It's like, there's another side to me. I can pull out my sword, because actually, you see, the Empress is a combination of all four queens. Four queens is Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So they all combine together to become one Empress. Similarly with an emperor, right? So at any given point, person B can bring out that side of them. They can be exciting, they can be passionate, they can be loving and kind and generous, they can make a lot of money for themselves, but they can also have strong boundaries if people cross their path. I think that's what's happened. That's what happened to person B. Okay, so I think person B kind of got unstuck from the situation pretty easily. Why? How come? Why did that happen? Person B says, because I walked away. I walked away because they never made a choice to offer me back a cup of love. They were always guarded, they were always pushing me away. So, you know what? I realized that my happiness is at stake. I wasn't happy in this connection, so I did right for myself. What's the Six of Wands? What's the Six of Wands? Yeah, person B says, I just wasted a little bit of time, energy, effort, but I picked myself right back up. I picked myself up. I did a lot of healing work on my behalf. I realized that they were just using my love to make themselves feel better without offering me anything long term. The minute I realized that, I released this connection. I let them go. They were offering me very, very, very little. They were never offering me a cup of love. So I think person B realized person A was just being selfish and self-centered, and here I am, thinking they're my Four of Wands and they are just taking from my energy and not reciprocating. So they're full of ego, they're full of pride. So why am I waiting around? I might as well focus on my own success. I might as well focus on my own growth. I am, after all, the master of my own life. So then tell me, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Eight of Wands in reverse. Person B says, I don't know, we're not talking. Yeah, things have been stagnant. There's been no communication between us. At least I'm not reaching out to them. Because all it gave me was stress and anxiety, and they wanted to keep me stuck. They wanted to keep the door open. They never chose to come to my direction. So once I figured all that out, I cut communication with them as well. I'm not stuck on them anymore. At best, I feel disappointed. Yeah, I just feel disappointed that I pinned my hopes on somebody who was not ready to meet me halfway or have a beautiful, abundant life with me. So person B is at best a bit disappointed right now. But they are healing, they are picking themselves up and saying, you know what, I would rather just move on. I know my worth, I know my value. I'm just going to go on and tell the universe, bring me somebody who's more on my level, a new soulmate. So I think person B recognized that they were carrying all the load in this connection, which was only giving them stress and anxiety and sleepless nights and nothing more. So now let's see what actions you guys will take, Aries. Let's take another deck for this one. And while I shuffle this one, if the storyline has been resonating, do let me know, Aries. And you can do that by clicking the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell, because nowadays I am doing a lot of bonus readings which are coming out at all times of the day and night. So I hope you don't have to miss out on that. Alright, so person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life. What's the action from your end in the next 7 days? World in reverse. Well, one thing is clear, they don't want this chapter to shut down. In fact, they are hoping to have another chapter with person B. I don't want this to end. I hope we can have another turnaround, go around. So what's the action you intend to take? Tell me. If you don't want this chapter to end, what are you planning to do about it? Spy. Don't tell me. Oh, because they don't have the courage. They do want commitment. They are ready for commitment. This person is watching, they are spying, they need the courage to step up and say, hey, I'm ready for commitment now. They desperately, desperately want a brand new chapter. Like, they don't want things to end between the two of you. So anything else? Oh, they're scared. This person is scared that if they step up and, tell the other person that, hey, I want commitment, what if they are the ones who get left out in the cold? I mean, that's really going to hurt, because I think this person has recognized now that person B is their true soulmate whose hand they want to hold for the rest of their life. So they could be planning, they could be watching, they could be spying, and maybe preparing how to now convince the other person that you are the perfect mate for me for the rest of my life. It's like they're trying to figure out how to bring back this connection into a balanced space. They're ready. I mean, one thing, person A, I'll give you credit for, your intentions are very good. You won the 10 of Pentacles now. Okay, so person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A, or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days. Person B's action. Ace of Wands in reverse. Person B says, I'm kind of losing my enthusiasm for this connection right now, Omkaratarot, because I don't want a connection which is only going to be passion and nothing else. That's all they offered me anyway. So that's not what I wanted. So tell me. Judgment, Hermit, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, all right, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, person B's, I don't know why they feel if person A was to come back towards me, it would be the same song and dance. I know they want a second chance only because, they find me attractive maybe, or they want to have some fun times with me. It's like, yeah, I don't want that. I would rather keep myself isolated rather than be with somebody who's going to hurt me again and maybe just have fun with me and then leave me behind. So what are you planning to do? Person B, what's your action going to be? I'd rather be single. I'd rather be single, independent, focus on my work, focus on my money. I've just kind of regained my confidence. I'm dressing well. I'm, doing my workouts, and I'm, just focusing on enjoying my life. So I don't want them to come back and then again get me into, something that is going to be unhealthy. Yeah, because person B says, I want a partnership. I want an equal give and take. They didn't make the choice in the past, and I doubt if they come back, they're coming back for anything more than passion. So I think person B is kind of not really expecting person A to come back with any serious intentions. Okay, so why is the Chariot here then, Spirit? Why is the Chariot here as the overall energy for Aries reading today? Chariot. Queen of Cups. King of Cups, oh my God. And the Star card. This is person A. They are watching, they are spying, they are trying to find a way to come towards person B because they feel, oh my God, this is a perfect match. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. They want to surrender to this love. They are wishing, hoping, praying that this connection can move forward. Right now, maybe they are spying, watching, or planning because they know they have to come back with a solid offer, which is a very genuine one. But I don't think person B sees that as a genuine offer, or they're not even expecting it because of their past interaction with them. So that'll be exciting. Let's see what happens in the next reading, Aries. I'll see you soon. Till then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.